Alexa, order some unicorn meat. Well, if you have an Alexa, you may have seen the news that Alexa had a little bug where at least one person had their conversation recorded and completely mailed the whole thing over. Guy called them up and said, unplug all your Alexa devices right now. They did, and they're like, it just sent me a listing of everything you've been talking about. It's like, you're kidding. No, it couldn't have been. Because you guys were talking about wooden floors. That's scary stuff. So, and I've been saying this for a long time, we don't need these little smart speakers, smart devices. If you've read 1984, this is exactly what they're trying to do. In fact, Amazon perfected it because they even have one now with a screen. It is the exact definition of what was called a telescreen in 1984, people. And we are voluntarily handing a big data collecting corporation, full disclosure, there's an Amazon link up there if you want to buy from Amazon. But anyway, we are paying our money to a data collecting corporation to have an always watching, always listening smart speaker with a screen in our house. Did we not think something bad was happening? Well, let's go ahead and have a look at a little bit of privacy news. We're actually going to start with one coming from Robert Fitzpatrick. Emailed me this one this morning. This is in the state of Washington. So the state of Washington now wants to track your location via electronic license plates. So this is kind of funny because each person who has a car would have to buy the license plate for $300 and then pay a $15 a month subscription fee so the plate always is connecting, and then they literally track every place, everywhere, every road you drive on, the length, the time, where you're starting, where you're stopping, how fast you're going. Everything is all stopped, collected, stored, and then they're going to send you a bill about all of the miles that you drove. Now, I saw some videos about stuff similar to this. They weren't doing it with a license plate. They're doing it with a little GPS tracker in the car a few months ago, and you had these kind of crazy I got to go to on this kind of crazy one here because what happened is you get these left-leaning, I don't know what they are, people that's like, with my electric car, I'm not putting as much gas in my car, and so I'm not paying the taxes that are meant to be, and I need to pay my own fair share, so I'm going to willingly put this GPS tracker from the government in there so they can track every mile and send me a bill. Dude, this is what happens when you legalize marijuana in your state. Y'all are all doped up. I'm not paying my fair share, man. I gotta put this GPS tracker in my car so they can show everything, so they can send me a bill. I can pay my fair share. Have you gone mad? No, you haven't gone mad. You're just too stoned out. So, there come the downvotes. I can feel them. Ooh, there's another. But anyway, this thing costs $300 and anywhere from $7 to $12 a month more for the privilege of having a GPS tracker in your license plate so they can track everywhere that you're going in the state. This has got to be running afoul of this data collection. You realize a company could do this legally? The government can't? I don't know. So, of course, we already talked about Comcast. So, poll question. Comcast or Facebook Internet? My mind just blew up. To be honest, I'll stick with Comcast, thank you. At least I know Comcast is incompetent. Facebook's run by a hacker. They're a data spying and collection company. I don't want them having control of my internet. But anyway, Facebook is teaming up with Qualcomm to work on high-speed internets, based on the 5G technology. So they want to push these internet systems out so that people can have all this great low-cost, high-speed internet. It filters everything you do right on through our Facebook servers. We will collect it all. We will collect it all. We will collect it all. So this is kind of scary, but yeah, I mean, this is one I will definitely take. Like Google versus Comcast, I'd have a hard time. I might trust Google more. Comcast versus Facebook? Oh, no competition. We're going with Comcast all the way. Yeah, which evil would you like? So yeah, that's kind of scary. Of course, let's talk about some Amazon and Alexa. Full disclosure, I do use Amazon affiliate accounts. There is a link right up there in the, well, I think it's over about there. My hand's cut off. Anyway, the link's up there. If you do shop at Amazon, and I shop at Amazon. I shop at Amazon because I can drop off things at a pickup location, so you don't have to have my address, and I can pay with cash by using the refillable gift cards. That's why I use Amazon. And as an author writing books, they actually treat me pretty good. Better deals than I've seen anywhere else as far as publishing books and things. So anyway, on to that. We're going to be talking about some Amazon stuff for the next few articles. So Acer has the first computer to actually ship with Amazon Alexa involved. Now available in U.S. retailers. Oh God, Acer. So you're shipping me a computer that has perpetually listening malware that's going to email or record all my information and then email it to somebody. So here was the breaking article. Basically her Amazon device recorded a private conversation, sent it out to a random contact. Let's see if I can get audio running on this. Probably not. Should be able to get audio running.
Her Alexa device recorded her private conversation and messaged it to someone else.
In response, they just waved and ran away.
Tonight, her frustration with Amazon's response and the company's new explanation. So Amazon is...
Let's skip over here.
It just felt like they didn't care.
When Danielle in Portland shared her story with us, she was hoping Amazon would fix a major problem, which somehow enabled her Amazon Echo to record a private conversation inside her home, randomly pick a person out of her contacts, and send that information to that person's phone in Seattle.
Okay, so they're having a private conversation. Now, what the newscast goes on here to say is that Amazon says, oh, well, the thing was listening in some room, there was some background noise, and it thought it heard pieces of the conversation. The woman came back and said, that is not correct. We were actually sitting right next to the device, and there were no prompts for anything. We could see it. So this device listened to their conversation, recorded it as audio, and sent it to a contact in their list. And let me see if I can find the spot.
They have absolutely no right to listen and record my conversations and randomly send them to people in my address book. I mean, it's unheard of.
Today,
okay, I think this is the part here.
At this point,
we apologize for this, and we are willing to show you that it actually means something to us what you went through. And if you want to stop using our devices, here's reimbursement for everything you've spent.
Late today.
Okay, so that's, to me, that's making it good. I wouldn't, like, if I had one of these things, I'd be like, guys, this article, scary, freaky, I want a reimbursement and all this stuff. I was looking for the clip where she's talking about, it might be this one. Just gotta find it. I was looking for the clip where she's talking about what it was doing, because it was like a duh moment. Let me try this.
To send that conversation.
You know, husband and wife, when they're in the privacy of their home, they have conversations that they're not expecting to be sent to their address book.
Well,
all right. If you don't want these types of conversations recorded and going on into their situation, you know, then don't put an internet-connected, always on, always listening speaker in your house. Don't do it. Don't do it. So that's what she did. Of course, this is not the only thing Amazon's been in the news of this week about it. So they have this new facial recognition service that they are selling to law enforcement. They're marketing it to law enforcement. This AI technology, it is called Rekognition. This is actually their sales page for Rekognition. The benefits: easily integrate powerful image and video analysis, which includes facial recognition, and they say that this can detect up to 100 faces instantaneously in any photograph. You provide an image or video to Rekognition API, and the service can identify objects, people, text, scenes, activities, as well as detect any inappropriate content. Amazon Rekognition also provides highly accurate facial analysis and facial recognition. You can detect, analyze, and compare faces for a wide variety of user verification, cataloging, people counting, and public safety use cases. So police are using this, and Amazon is actively selling this to law enforcement, which this is potentially going to run afoul with constitutional privacy regulations. So they're basically putting cameras up all over the cities, all over events. They can track who is going where. This is 1984. This is 1984. Less so when the company controls it, more so when the police control it. So this is just like, yeah, so ACLU's over here and 24 other civil rights organizations are calling on Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos to stop selling the service to governments, and he says, no, I want to keep collecting my pennies. Says, we demand Amazon stop powering a government surveillance infrastructure that poses a grave threat to customers and communities across the country. ACLU, EFF, Freedom of the Press Foundation, Human Rights Watch, and more wrote a letter. Amazon should not be in the business of providing surveillance systems like Rekognition to the government. So that is a very freaky concept there. That's something to keep in mind. Oh boy. So that's my that is my privacy news. I hope you've enjoyed this video from Switched to Linux. If you'd like to help support the channel, check out the links at the top. There is another video over here. You can check out our Patreon page down here. And you can check out shop.switchtolinux.com for information on a t-shirt like this or some other designs. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you enjoy switching to Linux.